Hello everyone! Welcome to the live stream of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Wow, this is uncomfortably silent, isn't it? No main menu music, it's kinda weird, isn't it? Well, I guess we'd better fix that, huh? Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild! Gotta cut through this uncomfortable silence. I'm actually very grateful because I recently got an i5 processor, as I'm sure you guys know about, right before I started live streaming Doom Eternal, which is what allowed me to do that. A side effect is that this game actually runs quite well. Sorry, I spoke over Zelda. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Give me 5 more years. How's it going, damn son and Gary? Apparently Link's a little groggy from sleeping so long. I think we can all relate. That pillar in the blue fog, it beckons to me. For some reason. Controls. Examine.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Thanks, mysterious voice who definitely isn't Zelda. Don't tell anyone. You've heard of the iPhone, you've heard of the Android. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Sheikah Slate. The next evolution of smartphones, I'm sure. A mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Crazy. That's pretty cool. I like how it does it in slabs. And of course, that's how you get to the system. Wait, wrong one. Yep, all you gotta do is go to your inventory. Rotate. Oh. It's not working. Oh well. The camera's working and that's what matters. Ooh, chests! I'm compelled to open them. Yeah, it's the Wii U version. A thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. Oh, good. Now Link doesn't have to be in his boxer shorts the entire time. I mean, I could be in my boxer shorts the entire time. Who wants Link to be in his boxer shorts the entire time? I mean, should we go full-on fan service with this? Or should I make him wear clothes?
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
This should show you whether or not it's the Wii U version. Yeah, it is. They look like swimming trunks. Which is probably appropriate because he'll be doing a lot of swimming. Authenticating. Sheikah slate confirmed. man, that must be blinding after you're used to this dank cave for so long.
You are the light
Is any different from the
Our
Switch
light.
version other than the controller?
that must shine upon Hyrule once again.
I hear the Switch version actually ran better, at least in
Go.
portable mode. But, if I may make a secret, this isn't running on native hardware. It may be running on SEMU, if you know what I mean. My iPhone processor actually allows me to run this game pretty consistently well. Right, I should I'm actually surprised how run it well. How well it runs, I mean. It really the Wii U version did. The original one. OBS is starting to get overwhelmed here. But I'm using the GPU to encode it, so... I legitimately don't think this is my internet right now because OBS is struggling just to update itself. I think the game may be using up a lot of resources. Hopefully it's not running too badly. Yeah, it's using the NVIDIA encodec, so it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, the GTX 1050 Ti can handle this. A piece of cake. I think it's because the CPU is struggling to update. But hopefully on your guys' end, it should look just fine, right? Here's my walking stick. This here's your beating stick. It's for beating down the whooping crane. Yep. Full game, isn't it? Although I tried it in Vulcan mode and the skies looked weird. But yeah. You want to know something funny, damn son? I'm actually a USB GameCube controller. So not all the buttons are properly mapped. I actually have the D-pad for 4 of them. It works well enough for the most part. See, the game is running a little choppily, at least on OBS. Sorry about that. And you can probably see that it says it has to compile shaders every often. Sorry about that. This is a little trippier on my computer, well, on OBS than I thought. Oh ho! Well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in... I'll try resetting. Oh, it was fast. There, maybe that'll be a little better. Me, I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who lived here alone for quite some time now. I hope you'll permit me a question, if I may be so bold. Are you not chilly? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. You know, the true scholars answer a question with a question. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is a great plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Awesome. Ooh. That's the Temple of Time. That temple there, long ago was the site of many sacred ceremonies. I've got a Wii U Wind Waker version with Zelda gamepad I never opened. Wonder if it will ever be worth anything. It might be, especially since the Wii U was pretty short-lived. It might become a collector's item. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it is sat abandoned, in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. Thank you. Also, I am actually going to give him clothes. I think that joke is worn out. It's welcome long enough, don't you think? Besides, it'll probably give him more health or something. I don't know. Frick. How do you get to... Oh, okay. You just use the second analog stick. That's interesting. Ah, here we go. Oh, okay. It comes with boots. That's cool. Yeah, he especially wants the boots. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the OBS preview. It is exceptionally choppy. You'll have to take my word for it that when I'm playing the game, it's much better. Trust me, it's actually perfectly smooth. frames per second, except right now when it has to compile shaders. Just like that gets a little bit trippy. But other than that, it's fine. But maybe I underestimated just how much resource this game would be taking up, and there's not that many resources, so it's causing some trouble. Something I didn't account for. It's draining too much. Maybe if I use custom. Come on. All logical cores custom. It doesn't want to do it. Okay, custom. Okay, maybe if I disable one of the cores, maybe that will allow.
Marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Or that'll just make the game worse. Thank you, Zelda. Great, now the game is lagging on my end. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I should change it back to using all cores. I play Master Mode and Normal Mode easy. Alrighty then. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. I just gotta switch to the woodcutter's axe. It has on my a crude bokoblin club made to clobber small prey. It's essentially a stick, so its durability is low. Indeed. Well, at least it's a throwaway item. I should be able to use it somewhat readily. Pick up. Throw. Oh, okay. It's still compiling more shaders. Unfortunately, OBS is still having problems. I'll have to figure out if I can do anything. I think maybe this game isn't the most suited for streaming, especially with how much power it requires. I guess it may be pushing my computer to its limit, especially the CPU. You know what I mean? I'm hoping I'm getting clear, and that's not just... Is it seriously only doing singular frames at a time? There. I changed OBS from quality to performance. Maybe that will help. I'm not sure. It seems to help a little bit. At least initially. At least it's not... Although it still seems to be having some trouble, I apologize. This is something I didn't account for. I thought OBS would be fine since it used the NVIDIA encoder. I guess I shouldn't have assumed, huh? Maybe I should have done more tests. I could have sworn the testing was just fine. Okay, good. I can still see the preview window that it's a little choppy, but hopefully you can at least tell what's going on. If I stream this, I'll have to make sure that I do some extensive testing to see if setting to prevent this from happening again. And it's loading a lot of shaders too. So it's actually having micro freezes even on my end. Hey, buddy! There you go, buddy. Ooh, that one has a sword. Now that could come in handy. Thank you. And he has a shield. Raising your shield. Block when using a one-handed weapon. Awesome. How awesome is that, huh? Now I've actually got real weapons to work with here. I guess I'll just keep using the club until it breaks. No sense in... Have to, right? Because everything has a durability in this game. Place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. Do it, Link. It's not that hard. Put stone in hole. Compiled 4 shaders. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. Holy crap, that is one big tower. It's like on all ends of the Hyrulean map you can see from it. Man, can you imagine once you get to the top of that thing? But I bet it'll be sweet. Well, let's do it. Oh, you're already at the top. Because you rose with it. Great Plateau Tower. You know, this game may have very simplistic graphics, but it's still pretty beautiful, isn't it? Distilling local information. 15 shaders just from that. Probably all the lighting effects. And it's still compiling shaders. I wish you could just pre-compile shaders. I actually set OBS to above normal priority in Task Manager. That probably isn't the smartest thing to do, but it seems to help at least make it more stable. Regional map extracted. Yeah, now it looks smooth in the preview. Looks better, right? At least smooth enough. It's more or less hanging at 29 to 30 frames per second, so it's not like it's...
Try to remember.
It's not like
You
it's
have been asleep for the past 100 years.
affecting things that badly. At least when it doesn't have to load in shaders, because...
The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
Good thing that's never gonna happen, right? I find it funny how Ganondorf no longer has a personality. He's basically just an amorphous blob of evil.
Now then, you must hurry, Link.
I guess it does make the story more simple. You don't have to worry
Before
about...
It's too late.
You don't have to worry about some kind of humanity to Ganondorf or the rioting. He's basically just a rawr, me destroy world because me is chaos gas ball. Follow the Sheikah slate. Complete. Awesome. Can I go down? Probably right here. Climb down. Awesome. But first, I think I'm gonna check out things a bit. Does that look amazing or what? Look at that. You can see all across the map. Although you can tell it's using LODs like a mother. Well, you can't expect it to keep all that detail throughout the entire land. That would probably be too much even for modern computers, let alone Wii U technology. You too, Godzilla. Thanks. Well, rocks have destroyed that one. Guess I have no choice but to go down. Oh, good. There's a platform right there. Let's just let go. It's not that far. I'll just... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Did not mean to do that. I meant to jump down onto the next one. It got a little finicky there. My aim was off. Whoops. Check this screen for hints that will surely aid you in your journey. The adventurous heart must never stop seeking knowledge. That was not good, was it? Maybe I should have hung onto the ledge and then just let go instead of jumping. Although that one actually did work. Okay. Be smarter about this. Let's do this smartly. Not stupidly. Like I have been doing. Hello, that was close. Yeah, if you're careful, you can get down pretty easily, but if your aim is a little bit off, you're dead. So, be a little careful, huh? Ooh, the Deku leaf, or something similar to it. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long-dormant power is awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say? Did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? Actually, I do, but apparently Link doesn't. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment to unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. Hello, Zelda. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? Yeah, probably eventually. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs, with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain. Or foolish. Ooh. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? I'm not just gonna be an a-hole and say, hand it over. Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? The isolated plateau. Open adventure log. Your adventures will be detailed here. Come, let me show you something. Okay. If you know the great thing about this USB controller, the analog sticks actually do work partially. As you can see, it's actually working. I don't think the shoulder buttons work like that, though. Did you see that structure there, the one shining with a strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. Yeah, I see it. What of it? I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider, a fair exchange, I believe. Okay. Guess I gotta go find some treasure. We're going treasure hunting. You guys up for it? 'Cause I'm damn sure up for it. Huh, that's interesting. You can actually see a sound meter. You can see a temperature gauge. You can see what time of day it is. It's very fascinating. I could just jump straight into the water and hope I can get there. Or I can just do the smart thing and just go past it. Go around. I mean, that would probably be smart, right? If your stamina wheel runs out, you'll be too tired to perform certain actions until it fills again. Man, it has to compile shaders to do anything. Yeah, compiling the one specific shader that is used for Link making a splash. Kitten in a box, huh? That looks familiar. Icy hot? Is that who that represents? What the hell? A bottle of lotion? Because of his scarred face? Examine. Sheikah Slate confirmed. You ever get tired of doing that, Link? Travel gate register to map. Access granted. Open sesame. Or open says me. That wasn't what I intended to do, but sure. Yep, that's how you hold out your shield. You hold out your shield and smack. I think I can do it. I look like a caveman with this. Wow, what? Not only can you drop pins while looking through the scope, but you can also add or delete pins from the map on your Sheikah Slate. Sheikah Slate. Compiled 42 shaders, 51 shaders, 62 shaders. How many shaders does this dungeon have? I mean, seriously, you'd think it would just use one for every effect as a whole. Like, for every shadow, it uses the same one. For every glow, it uses the same one, but apparently not. To you, sets foot in the shrine, I didn't read that. MAGNESIS Trial, Omen AU Shrine. Very fascinating. Sheikah Slate authentified. Distilling rune. Nice remix of the Treasure Acquired theme. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab onto metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the MAGNESIS rune. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and move freely. Awesome. Water, fire, air, and dirt. Frickin' magnets. How do they work? Sorry, that's what it made me think of. Water, fire, air, and dirt. Frickin' magnets. How do they work? Man, it is loading a crap ton of shaders just to do this. It's a nice effect, though. Okay, you can stop the effect now. You kind of made your point, Link. It is very pretty. Go to the temples to get new apps. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, can your iPhone do this? Didn't think so. Your Android can't do this either. Let's just slam it all down. We may as well make use of the physics engine, right? We're going Half-Life 2 up in this motherfricker. Okay, that's not gonna work. I guess I better kill it. Frickin' loading up shaders. It's kind of screwing me up here. At least it only has to do it once. Or at least once in a playthrough, anyway. I'm trying to see if I can slam it with that. That way I wouldn't even have to use my sword. Oh, it worked. Holy crap, I can't believe that actually worked. Is that hilarious or what? I didn't even have to fight it. You just throw a block into it. Let gravity do all the work for you. Oh, I'm sorry, did you want to hit me? Slam. I'd better be careful, I'm gonna slam myself. Probably don't want to do that, huh? Oh no, this is such a hard puzzle, whatever shall I do? It's not like there's a bridge right here that I can just easily pick up and then move over there. Oh wait, yeah, there totally is. What in the world is that? I guess you can pick it up too. Frick. Now it's just a matter of aiming. What does this chest do? Or what does it contain? Does it contain powers beyond my wildest imagination? Or does it just contain a green rupee? Traveler's Bow. A small bow used by travelers for protection. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be used to attack foes from a distance. Neato. Awesome. I know Oh. Huh. That wasn't the smartest thing I could have done, huh? I probably have to switch to the bow to actually use it, huh? Yeah, might be a good idea. Might just be. That water does not want to go down easy. Oh, I see. So now I gotta go all the way back. I gotta do this again. Actually, I got a better idea. What I could do is form a ramp. I'm thinking that if I drop it here... Yes, it just barely worked. Well, let's hope it'll hold. Good, it does. How's it going, Demolius? Danomelis YT? Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nice. Just throw the doors open with your magnets. Oh, hey, how's it going? Again, I say, water, fire, air, and dirt. Effing magnets. How do they work? Who are you? You look like an ancient one. Compiling so many shaders. Okay, Danomelis. You have proven to possess... I am Amen Eo, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Helia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. Is it time for you to get your eternal rest? In the name of Goddess Helia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept the Spirit Orb. Compiling 6 more shaders. 18 more shaders, actually. Oh. I don't think Boomer is accurate. This is more like the greatest generation. Because he or she, they, look like they've been around since the war. They look like they've been around long enough to see the fight 100 years ago. A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. Climbing ladders will not deplete your stamina, however using X to jump up a ladder will. Awesome, you can jump up a ladder. Oh! Do you want my bow? Because that's the closest thing to treasure I've got. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Clairvoyance, or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often become crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh ho ho! The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? Paraglider, please. It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Icon has paraglider? Oh, sorry, is it screwing up again? Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. Yep, you know how YouTube likes to screw up, but their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of these shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. That wasn't the deal. So I need more now? I said treasure, but I never said there would only be 1 treasure. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like herself? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area from looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Got it. I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. River of the Dead. See these blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine where you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of these places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I've heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Thanks, old-timer. I mean, good sir. Let's slam this into the ocean just because. Now, isn't that a splash? At least the shader's already compiled, so it doesn't need to do it again. Again, I say. Water, fire, air, and dirt. Frickin' magnets. How do they work? Oh, it smashed open. I didn't expect that. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted to slam it into the ocean. Ended up slamming it into the side instead. And breaking it. I better just leave before I cause further damage. After taking all your stuff, of course. Amber, a fossilized resin with a caramelisk sheen to it. It has been valued as a component in decorations and crafting since ancient times. This is fun. Very fun. Excellent. This one looks important. A valuable orb. Ore that gives off a mesmerizing iridescence similar to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. The power of water? Well, like the power of manipulating water? Ooh, I bet that'll cause quite a splash. There probably won't be any water left in it. You know, if this was realistic. Get that item. That was... Huh? Because I can. Apparently I had to compile 2 more shaders I wasn't aware of. Where's the frickin' Sheikah slate? What the? Ah, there's the Sheikah slate. Strange. Ability controls, Sheikah slate. Ah, it's the minus button. Nope, none of these. Oh, right. That's something I actually have to use an additional thing for because there aren't enough buttons on this GameCube controller. Shrine of Resurrection. Tribal. We will soon see this awesome effect once it actually compiles. 34 shaders. Well, it's interesting to know how many shaders it takes just for one effect. Nintendo really is going all out, aren't they? Useful for evading monster attacks when you're in a hurry. Oh. Well, now I know it works. And now I should probably use it on something more helpful, like that frickin' tower. Stands there menacingly. Ay, ay, ay. For some reason, it made me think of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That old man can travel, can't he? I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. Did you fly here? Oh, so you think an old man like me needs to fly to stay ahead of you? I still have a few tricks left in me. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. Thanks. I definitely knew that. The pins on your map serve as reference points for your travels. Just take a pin anywhere you're interested in. How do you know this? Oh-ho! With a few tricks I picked up after many, many years in the wild, you may take my advice or leave it. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Ho-ho-ho! Yo-ho-ho-ho! Huh. Interesting. But where are they? Well, I can definitely see the distant trees are LOD'd to hell and back. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do this when I'm in first person and I can't quite see where I'm going. I might just stumble over the side. Huh. I see something. I zoom in. Wait, edit pins. What in the world? Wait a minute. I think it was that. Wasn't it? Thought it was. Apparently not. I'm just screwing up, aren't I? Yeah, screw it. Horror movies be like, yeah, JoJo's Awakened Pillar Men. Indeed. Someone figured it out. 3 more. I assume you gotta look for glowing areas, yep. Sure, that'll work. 2 more, right? There's definitely 1. It can be tricky to get it down pat. Are those ones? Oh, those are towers. What am I doing? What am I frickin' doing? I've only got 1 more pin to go. I've just been wasting them on crap. Why do I get the feeling they're all in this direction? And then I'm wasting my time. That I probably should have just did this. Yeah, I've never played Breath of the Wild before. I have no idea what I'm doing. And this analog stick doesn't make it any easier to pinpoint. Having trouble finding the shrines? I just remembered something that may help you. You can review some of the abilities you've learned on the pause screen. If you're searching for shrines, use the scope on your Sheikah slate. Yeah, I did. It's not helping me. There's one. I have no pins left, though. I'll have to edit one. You can't place any more pins. Frick, what was the button for that? I don't remember. I had to map things. Oh, it's D. Now I see. Okay, which one of these are actually on point? Delete pin. Let's just go ahead and delete all of them. Or at least all the ones I can delete. There, now the slate is clean. It's all good. Right now I'm just trying to figure this out. That's the tower. Another tower. I assume there's only 3 more, so maybe I'm done. Maybe I've done it already. Who knows? I sure as hell don't. Oh wait, there's a shrine. A shrine that I've been to already. Awesome. Wait, why is there a pin there? Doesn't even show up on the map. That's weird. I guess the ones that you actually place correctly you can't remove. That does kind of make sense. In other words, this one isn't placed correctly. We can go ahead and delete that. Ah, here we go. There are more in different locations. I just gotta get this camera moving. There we go. I'm such a silly person, aren't I? All this time they were right in front of my face. Oh well. For crying out loud. Come on. There we go. That's all of them. At least I think so. Bye. I understand, good sir. Well, I think it's time to be off. Probably. Okay, which one of these did I already get? Obviously this one I can safely ignore. The one that's to the northeast. Yeah, that one I've already been in. So the yellow one I've already been to. That just leaves these three, I think. I think so, I'm not sure. Wow. I don't even know where this is. Oh wait, it is a shrine. Okay, good. So, ignore the yellow, get the rest. I think I finally figured it out, guys. Don't worry. Everything's good. We're all good. Probably. Okay, good. This amount of distance isn't gonna kill me. Probably. As long as I'm careful. Be careful, don't just jump randomly. That's how you die. Once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty easy to jump down. Okay, this one's probably the... Actually, no. The one that's on the ground will be the closest. I think it's this way. I mean, maybe. What in the world? Where did I even put these things? Is that one completely off the map? I have no idea what I'm doing. But then again, do I ever? Right, those two are up there. Right, that has to be the one here. I'll get to it eventually. Still a pretty game, though. You know what I especially love? The fact that when you move through the grass, it actually pushes away from you. I've actually seen videos that show just how much interactivity there is in Breath of the Wild. It may not be the best-looking open-world game ever created, but it has something that most other open-world games seem to lack. It actually has a sense of interactivity, like you belong in the world, you know? A lot of other games, even open-world games, act like they're content to just let you be moving around in set pieces, rather than actual lived-in worlds. This game actually has that feeling of lived in. Oh boy, that's bad. That's not good. That blast is so powerful that it's causing the game to screw up. I didn't even have a chance to defend myself because the game just suddenly started freezing because of the compiled shaders. Instead of throwing yourself at enemies over and over to no avail, try cooking special dishes and elixirs to give you better defense. Well, thanks for that, matey. Maybe I better go around it. Not give it any chances. Don't even bother getting close to that thing. It'll kill you. It'll kill you dead. Oh, it is? Well, unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. I wish there was. Ah, hell. How do I take care of these things? There's got to be a way to get around them, right? I could hoist up a shield, but I doubt that would do me much good. Dang. These things are tough. That means just using a regular weapon isn't going to be good enough. I'm going to need to attack from a distance. Because it sure as hell does. Small bow used for... No world? How do I equip the bow? How do I use it? I mean... Seems Link doesn't want to use it. Oh, here we go. Figured it out. Wait, it's not even sensing me. Or it wasn't. Hit an enemy's head with an arrow to perform a critical hit that deals 2 times damage. So I hit it with 2 times damage, and that still didn't help, huh? Yeesh, I'm barely even scratching it. Sorry the quality's a little bad, but my internet isn't exactly great. Maybe that's the ticket. I just have to throw it off. You know what? I doubt a club is going to do the trick. What I need to do is switch out for this. This is probably the strongest thing I've got, yeah. 5 to 3, making it a slow and inefficient weapon. You can reflect the attack with the shield by pressing A while holding the shield besides an H and arrow. I think that's the only way to kill it. Timing is everything. Other than that, it takes time. Thanks for the tip. Ah, crappy. Just compiling the shaders. Compiling the shaders makes it freeze. Ah, crap. The shield snapped in an instant. I don't think you can actually stand up to these things at first. I think you actually have to get away from them. Because even if I did deflect perfectly, I'm pretty sure I'd only be able to do it once, and then the shield would just break instantly. This is a wooden shield. It's not exactly made for this. Maybe you're not supposed to go to the shrine first. Maybe I'm just being an idiot. In fact, there are rocks get in front of the shrine's opening, so I'm beginning to think I'm definitely not supposed to be here. I just got the magnetism rune. Oh, I see. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be a way in here. At least none that I can get into. BAIJ Shrine. Or you can just climb the wall. I mean, that works, right? Until you get better gear, just sneak past them. Fair enough. That makes a lot more sense. This could work, though. Your Boko Club is badly damaged. Hopefully I don't have to worry about that. Ah, I see. You gotta destroy their head, I'm guessing. Yep. You can change shields quickly. Awesome. May as well take all I can, right? And miss EXP. Neo, you are very optimistic to think I stand a chance against these guys in my current form. I'm not one of those crazies who goes straight to Calamity Ganon the second he starts the game. In fact, I've never even really played the game before. I played Zelda before, but just not this game specifically, so a lot of it is still alien to me. I picked up on some things pretty quickly, but you know, it's not going to be all easy. There seems to be a lot of new concepts here. I mean, even the concept of weapon durability, swimming in cold water will lower your body heat and cause you to take damage. Cooked food and special garb won't help you. Ouch. Or it will help you, I don't know. with that red. Does this give me new power? To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am BAIJ. In the name of Goddess Helia, I offer you this trial. Once I get a shield that can actually stand up to their attacks, then maybe I'll come back. Until then, no thank you. I'm not that stupid. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. Good. At least once a shader has been compiled once, it doesn't have to do it again. At least not in this playthrough. The micro freezes are a little bit annoying. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. The force of this blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. They're both round and cube bombs, so use whichever best fits the situation. Awesome. It's basically an energy bomb. You can switch runes quickly. Thank you. Wait a minute. That's interesting. Detonate with L. Kaboom! Kaboom! It has to load up a new bomb. Loading up new bomb. Good thing it's a remote detonated bomb. It's like a pipe bomb from Duke 3D. Damn, I'm looking good. May as well get both of them, right? Ooh, look at that. It was the right thing to do, clearly. Yeah, just kick it open. Traveler's Claymore, a basic two-handed sword often wielded by aspiring adventurers. Its immense weight can knock enemies' shields right out of their hands. Sweet. I wonder what its durability is. It's a sword, so I imagine it's at least a little durable. A little bit more durable than a stick. Oh, I see. This is where it gets tricky. At least a little bit. Not that tricky, but you know. Just a little bit. Huh. Oh, that's how you make Link jump. It's weird having a jump button in a Zelda game. You know? Whoops. Guess I'll have to wait a little bit. I probably could have just grabbed it, but yeah, why would I do that? Why would I do that? I get the puzzle. You gotta do that. Excellent. That was easy. That's actually teaching you right over there. Hey, genius! These things fling! They use physics! You just need a basic understanding of physics, and there you go. But obviously that's for people who aren't so familiar with things of that particular nature. It's fine, though. This is an easy shrine. Once you actually get inside it and actually get past the killer robots outside, the shrine itself is almost too easy. But it's just teaching you basic things, so shouldn't expect the game to be hard right off the bat, right? Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Helia, I bestow upon you the Spirit Orb. Woo 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 woo. It's like it just goes inside him. A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. That has to be a guy. I can't imagine they would actually have such exposed skin on a female. Throw ingredients like mushrooms or fish directly into a fire to roast them and get up their health benefits. Awesome. It's like cooking. It's Cooking Simulator. Cooking Link Simulator. It's better than Cooking Mama Simulator. Because it's with Link. And who doesn't want to be with Link? Nobody, that's who. Double negative. Yep, tiring myself out already. Okay, remove ads. And those other shrines are right over there. No problem. Too bad the Temple of Time doesn't have a fast travel point. That would probably make things so much more convenient. Oh well. Wonder what that noise meter represents. How much noise is in the environment? Because if so, that kind of reminds me of the noise meter in Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Oh, that shows you how much noise you're making. So it is like Splinter Cell. It lets you know how much noise you're making. So that you'll know that if you can sneak past something or not, I guess. So see, if you just walk slowly, you're only emitting a little bit of noise. That way you can sneak past things. But if you're going full tilt, especially if you're going like this, you're definitely going to attract the attention of every creature in the area. Makes sense, right? Ooh, look at all this grass. Can't wait to burn it. I'm kidding. Or am I? Hylian Shroom, a common mushroom found near trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart. Good thing Link's an adventurer and he knows which mushrooms are poisonous and which ones aren't. Fun fact, if you go around eating mushrooms in the wild, odds are you'll eat a poisonous one, and that's not good for you. So unless you are truly desperate and you are about to die, and probably even then you might want to use some hesitation, you probably shouldn't just pick up random mushrooms off the ground and eat them. Just fun fact. It could easily kill you. What in the world? Could have sworn I saw something behind that tree. It's like it disappeared. Oh well, probably shouldn't go running into that camp. That's a great way to die, isn't it? But Mario told me to. If Mario told you to jump off a bridge while fighting Bowser, would you do it? Don't answer that. I probably don't want to know the answer anyway. That doesn't look like it was made by goblins. That looks like it was made by human hands. Don't mind if I just help myself to all your stuff. Old Man's Diary. Read. On the desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking, and today I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish on my side, I no longer have need of that itchy warm doublet. I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper. However, I simply cannot remember what else I used. My age is catching up to me. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I only have my own knowledge and memory to rely on. Still, if I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warm doublet. However, it seems unlikely that such a miraculous wish will ever be fulfilled. On this desolate... Okay. Already read it. So, I gotta find this missing ingredient, and he'll give me his warm doublet. Ooh, a woodcutter's axe. Don't mind if I just take all the weapons. I mean, I kind of need them. Because everything I make breaks in half. Ooh, a pot lid. Smells vaguely of poultry broth. Yum, it can take a beating before breaking. Awesome. Torch. This torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. Awesome. Can't wait to set... I can set things on fire now. You know, if I wanted to. I don't feel like it. Not yet. If you spam down on the D-pad while sprinting, your stamina doesn't increase. I don't know if this still works, but it might be worth a try. Oh, look, it's you again. Oh, fancy that. So we meet again. What are you doing? I thought this tree here might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want to is quite an art. The trick is to turn your hips so that you face where you want the tree to land. So, I see you found my axe. Why not help me out and give it a few swings? I'm working up quite a sweat here, but these bones could use a break. Alright. I see. He's teaching me how to get across that. Why? Why am I doing this? Go ahead and blow it up. Oh, it just disappears. Awesome. What, you mean whistling? doesn't seem to work all that well. It makes him stop sprinting. So if it did work at one point, they seem to have patched it. I need to quit doing that. Actually switch the woodcutter's axe. Well, let's see. Should probably practice first. Let's see if I can get it to land on that stick. I mean, that stone. It would be a stick. Close enough. Ooh, Korok leaf. A single swing of this giant sturdy leaf can blow a gust of wind strong enough to blow away light objects. These will sometimes fall off trees as they're chopped down. Let's chop it up into bundles of sticks. Wood, a portable bundle of fire. Bundle of wood. You can use this to make a campfire if you have something to light it. Okay, dokie then. You gotta constantly press the whistle button. I tried. Look, I'm holding down the sprint button and now I'm doing this. I'm trying. It's not working. It makes him stop sprinting as soon as you do it. As soon as you press it once, you have to stop sprinting in order to do it again. I think that this may be a patch. There may have been a patch and I have it. Unfortunately. I have to make sure that I'm exactly opposite. Excellent! That actually worked perfectly. Link, jump on it. Thank you, kind sir. Okay. This is a little obsessive of a weapon, though, so I'm going to switch back to the club. On second thought, I've got... an arm. I got a skeletal arm. It's kind of gross to strap on your back, but it'll do in a pinch. It's old and fragile, so it's quick to break. Sure, why not? Well, this would be perfect for grabbing things with. Link going from cutting grass to chopping wood. I'm so proud. Look at that, you can use it to grab things. It's like the ultimate gripper. I almost feel bad about using it. Wait, what am I doing? Nice. A spear. It looks like its original intent was for skewering meat and cooking it, but it does have some combat merit as well. Sweet. A spear. I'm gonna stab some fools with this. Probably. You know, eventually. Oh, look at that. Link can just climb up it. Awesome. It's amazing just being able to climb whatever you want. Whatever you want, I mean. Uh-oh, that was probably not good. Just let go. You gotta learn when to let go, Link. You have to let go, Link. I am dead. You have to let me go, Link. Ooh, apples. Interesting. You can't carry any more melee weapons. Well, that's too bad. What's the most fragile? Or rather, what's the most disposable? Essentially stick, so its durability is low. Rotate. That doesn't work. Yeah, forget it. This torch, this spear, it's actually pretty weak. Huh. We can just climb it. Awesome. Let me grab those apples. Not climb up it all the way. Link, you don't need to do that. Apples. I mean, one apple would probably do me good. I got a quarter of a heart expended during a fight. Yeah, screw it, it's probably good enough. Probably good enough. What the hell's that shrine? That's the whole reason I'm here. I'm probably nowhere near it anymore, am I? Need to reorientate myself. maybe if I move away from it, I'll be able to see it more easily. I think it might have been up there. Now I can't see it. Yep, it's right there. How am I going to get up there, though? I'll have to figure that out. Obviously, the first step was getting up this tree. Cutting down this tree, I mean. And then climbing across it. Oh, look at that. There are rocks here. They serve as plateaus. See, sometimes you just have to take a step back and see things from a bigger perspective. Really helps. Just go ahead and jump, Link. May as well. It's not like there's that much left to go anyway. Let go, Link. Is that a mushroom? A mushroom growing on the side of a rock? Sure, why not? I suppose there's moss growing on it, so why not, right? Looks valuable, whatever it is. Rock shroom. A mushroom that can grow almost anywhere but prefers ceilings and sheer cliffs. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your movement speed. Awesome. At least OBS is running it a lot better than it did before. Yeah, I think what happened earlier was that Simu was taking more resources than it needed to. And by increasing the priority a bit on Task Manager, it's basically telling Windows, no, you gotta prioritize this. Quit giving so much of your resources to Simu, it doesn't need that many of them. Especially since it's still maintaining 30 frames per second just fine. Oh boy. I better not jump. That might just drain too much stamina. This one's actually pretty far up. You don't want to take any chances, you know? Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? I was being as careful as I could possibly be, and for some reason Link just decided to randomly let go. You gotta be kidding me, Link. I've heard about letting go of your problems, but this? Really, Link? Well, at least I don't have to go through all of it again. I may as well have to go through all of it again. I am getting so impatient now. Frickin' Link. Okay, note to self. Never go straight on the platform. Go above it. And then just drop down on it. So apparently Link cannot be trusted. At all. Wait a minute, there's another one that's far more approachable. Maybe I should have just gone to that one. Just let go. Let's see. Go ahead and save right here. That way if I die. It seems this game allows you to save anytime you want, and it just locks it in. Kind of like a PC game. I like that. I like games that let you save anytime you want. Sure, that may seem cheap to some people, but hey, if a specific area kills you, you shouldn't have to go through everything just to get back to that one spot. In my opinion, if you lose to something, you should only have to go back to that one spot. Like this. I think the only time you can't save is mid-air. Well, that makes sense. Even in games like The Elder Scrolls, Fallout, things like that, you can't save in mid-air. I think that's so that you don't quick save while you're falling to your death. You know? Because that would just be stupid, wouldn't it? Like, imagine if I could quick save when I was falling there. How stupid would that be, huh? That's to try to idiot-proof the game. That way you're on solid footing. You're on solid ground. And you're not about to die. Because you know, there's going to be that one person who saves while they're falling off a cliff. And then they'll be stuck in that death loop. And then somehow they'll blame it on the game. And I'm pretty sure I'd be one of those people too. Although I don't think there's a quick save button, so you'd have to deliberately go into the menu and do it, so blaming it on the game would kind of lose its purpose at that point. I know you can jump a bit like that, but I'm a little concerned about using it because it seems to be far less efficient. I mean, tat for tat, you're losing more stamina. If you can just barely make it while climbing up it, then jumping seems like it's just going to screw you over. Like I'm just going to prove right now. Yeah, if you're not sure if it looks like you can just barely make it, you probably shouldn't jump up. Don't do what I'm doing. The heat of a campfire can keep you warm. Awesome. Or I could just go up the easier way instead of going it all in one shoot. Yeah, that might be smarter. What if you can save while climbing? That'd probably be a little stupid to do too, though. There we go. Baby steps. You don't have to do it all at once. You know, jumping once, it'll probably be fine, right? I hope. We're almost there. Come on. Come on, Link. Don't give in now. Use that adrenaline. If you have to overwork your arms, it's better to have a sore arm than to die. It's funny because getting to these shrines is a little tricky, or it can be a little tricky, but once you're there, the shrines themselves are pretty easy. It's basically just test trying out each rune as you get them. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Going down. To save wear and tear on the weapons, try swinging heavy metallic. I assume it was talking about heavy metallic objects that you can just swing around with the rune. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Owadam. In the name of the goddess Helia, I offer you this trial. Awesome. Guess it's time to get a new rune, huh? Owadam Shrine. Wow. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. Nice. Stasis. Stops an object in time while storing its kinetic energy. The stored energy will act upon the object when the flow of time resumes. Making good use of the stored energy can move even the largest of objects. I remember this. I've seen this before. It's where you stop something into stasis and then you hit it several times, and then all that energy gets released at once. It's actually pretty cool. You know what this means? The world! Whoops, didn't do that quite right. I should probably try that again. I didn't quite time it right. The world! Bring time to a halt! So, Waldo. It's more like King Crimson. No, it stops time. It doesn't skip it. King Crimson would be if time suddenly skipped forward. It stops it. Huh, look at this. Iron Sledgehammer was originally used for mining, but it works reasonably well as a weapon, too. Oh, you can't carry any more melee weapons. Fine, I guess I'll just throw away this. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Stop. Hammer time. Hammer time! We going MC Hammer up in this biz. Boing. That was fun. I got me a freaking hammer. That is awesome. I'm definitely saving that for tougher enemies. But seeing as how I no longer have that club, or at least I'm no longer going to have that club, I may as well use the spear. It's probably the most disposable thing in my inventory right now. Hello, wise one. Well, it's got chains on it, so... Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. Maybe it's more like Anima from Final Fantasy X. In the name of the goddess Helia, I bestow upon you the spirit orb. Well, that's 3 of them, only 1 more to go. A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. Thanks. Thank you, wise man. Oh, can keep you warm. Holding a light lit torch is another way, get the good way to stave off the cold. You don't want to freeze to death. Good tip, right? Well, this is awkward. But you know what would help? The time. Wait, no. This. You really think I'm just gonna go down like a peasant? I can just instantly teleport anywhere I want. Wait a minute. How far away? Yeah, forget it. It'll be fine. When a wooden weapon or shield catches fire, you can extinguish it by unequipping the burning item. So, like a Deku stick. You can actually save a Deku stick on the classic Zelda games by just unequipping it before it burns away. Good tip, right? Link's getting a little tired there. I may have been working him a little too much. Alrighty then, just 1 more to go. How is that old man everywhere at once? I swear, it's like there are clones of him. Wait, that's a conspiracy. There's this guy has an army of himself. He's got a clone army going on here. Or at least I'm going to assume so. Baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. I beg your pardon. I do believe that's my baked apple. You can't just go about taking it whenever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. Sure. Don't mind if I also take this. You can't carry any more melee weapons. So they don't stack either, huh? That's too bad. That's just too bad. Where's the last shrine? I think it's that way. Right. I guess there was another shader that the game didn't compile yet. Uh-oh. They seen me. I better be careful. That all you got? Is that really all you've got? You disappoint me, you fool. I guess I'll use one of these swords now, one of the actually good weapons. That's a good point, but how would he know where I'm going? Does he constantly watch me too? Is he constantly spying on me? Because that's the only thing that would actually justify that. How would he know to travel there? Seared steak. Raw meat cooked over an open flame. Cooking it has increased its flavor and the number of hearts it provides. I didn't even lose any hearts, so that's a net gain right there. Oh, you can't break it? I get the feeling I'm only reducing the durability of my sword. Probably shouldn't be doing that. What's that sound? It was an interesting sound, wasn't it? What an interesting sound I've discovered. There's the shrine. Hopefully that's not the same one that I tracked earlier. Oh, it's cold. Find warmth sooner, you'll take damage. Oh, that's bad. I guess I'll need something to keep my heat up. Spicy pepper. Raise your body temperature that help you regain your temperature. Maybe that'll help me stave off the cold, huh? It's worth a shot, I think. Definitely don't go into the water unless you really want to die. You cannot recover more hearts. Does it at least help me to stave off the cold? No, it doesn't. That's bad. There's got to be a source of heat around here somewhere. How do I make firewood? How do I make fire? I'm gonna have to figure it out. That helps a little, but you can use this to make a campfire if you have something to light it. Do I have anything to light it? I don't think I do. Once ignited. I can't ignite this, though. I don't think I can. I think you actually need something existing to heat it, don't you? To ignite it? Okay, clearly there's something else I need. Otherwise I'm gonna freeze to death. You really don't want to do that. Oh, bell. Ah, this restores half a heart. This is complicated. More complicated than the other ones. In that I don't immediately know what to do. Unless I just want to eat food to stave off the cold damage, I should figure out a way to heat things up. Loco shield, pot lid. Let's equip that. It's probably more durable anyway. This one question, how do you ignite things? Oh, lovely. Skeletons. I'm just gonna run. That okay? So I think it's very okay to me. Hey, I don't want no trouble. Okay, I guess you're leaving me no choice here. Oh, good. Didn't want to mess with me, did you? That's what I thought. Huh. Time sure wasn't kind to these robots, were they? Was it? I was referring to time as a single entity, but I said they as if I was talking about the robots. Silly me. Ancient screw. Its threads never seem to show signs of tear. Interesting. Not sure what I'm gonna make, what I could make with that, but probably be something interesting, right? There really isn't anything here, is there? Well, except for a statue that's somehow withstood the test of time. You could pray? That's interesting. Maybe you restore your hearts here? You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. I can offer you great power, but you do not yet have 4 spirit orbs. Seek out the shrines scattered across Hyrule and face more challenges. Once you have claimed 4 spirit orbs, return to me. Yes, so, statue. So. If I could just get to the final one. What the? You can actually climb up that? That's interesting. Huh. Fascinating. I want to see what happens if you can get up there. I'll just stay right up here, restore my stamina. Or not, I'll just immediately fall off. That works too. I guess I'll just go straight up there then. There's got to be something interesting up there. At least I'm hoping. Alright, see ya. O symbol. Possibly a Greek symbol. Anyone in the chat know how to start a fire in this game? Because apparently you need to in order to keep your warmth up. And I don't know how. Maybe I go to that elderly man's fire and then light a torch? And then run all the way back? That's the only thing I can think to do. Unless there's something else I'm not familiar with. Nice view, though. Too bad a lot of this roof has collapsed. It'd be pretty cool to restore this to the way it used to be. You know? Oh, there's a ladder. I'm a doofus. I'm doing things the hard way, and there was a freaking ladder right here. Story of my life. Although, to be fair, I only thought to climb it once I was on the other side of it, so... screw it. There's gotta be a way to start a fire. Maybe I really do just need to get a torch over at an already lit fire and then use that to light a new fire. It's the only thing I can think to do. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Oh, crap, no, wait, where's the Shrine of Resurrection? Even that is pretty far away. I'm not really sure I'd make it if a lit torch would last that long. Do those things have a durability before they get burned away completely? My guess is they do. There are many more ingredients that you can use for cooking food. Collect and experiment with different ingredients to make all sorts of things. Do you have flint? No, I don't. Do you need flint to make fire? Where would you find flint? Or are you just referring to Minecraft or something? Let's see. Materials. Opal, amber, bokoblin horn. We toss into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. A fang. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. Healing shrooms, spicy pepper, mushroom. That could raise your body temperature if you cook with it to create dishes. Ancient screw. I wouldn't even know what that's for. I need something to withstand the cold, that's for sure. Hello. What's that? Seems there is no rest for the old and weary. What are you doing? Oh, I was just feeling a chill. A warm fire can do wonders for a weary soul. A campfire is a wonderful place to pass the time. Staring at these flames is easy to lose track of the hours. Oh, you destroyed rocks to get flint. So you have to use the hammer to break the rocks, I assume. Feel free to relax here as long as you'd like. Thanks for the tip, man. Would not have known that. It's one of those things. That fire is burnt out. Alright. Actually, I've got a bomb. I could just use that. Probably much easier. A square bomb might be more useful. You seriously want to screw with me? Probably a bad idea to use a torch for this. What was I thinking? We need to switch to this. My torch is gonna break in half. And I really need that. Alright, let's see if I can find any rocks around here. Sick little creature. Die, you little maggot. Choo-choo jelly. Applying a bit of elemental simulation will change its form. Huh. That just sounds weird. Elemental simulation. Or did it say stimulation? Probably even weirder. I'm guessing in most cases where you don't need the bomb to move, you probably want to use a square bomb. Well, that didn't work. Maybe it wasn't close enough. It was right up against it, I think. Maybe it just needs to do multiple hits. There you go, you stupid little bat. Keese Eyeball. A rare material dropped by a defeated Keese. It's fun to look at, but it doesn't seem to have much use at first glance, but it might be good for something. This is weird. Doesn't appear to be having much effect at all. Well, I guess it's time to break out the hammer, huh? No, go to this. I got an idea. I'll use stasis. I'll just hit it several times in stasis. That surely won't have any negative effects like throwing the bomb over that way, throwing the rock over that way. Ah, crap. Dang it. It's not breaking. Does it have to be a smaller rock? Because I seem to be having trouble getting these things to break. Nice. That was kind of funny. Sadly, it did not help me, though. I'm guessing I need a smaller rock. Where would I find a small rock that I can actually break? Probably a smaller rock. Those seem to be boulders. Yeah, possibly. Wouldn't know what constitutes a small rock, though. Hey, buddy. You're using a club. Idiot. You can't carry any more melee weapons. Too bad. I'm not getting rid of my sword just for you. That'd be crazy. Aw, that's a shame. Look at the dilapidated state of that. I'm guessing the rubble around here isn't really qualifying for that either. It's gotta be natural rocks, I assume. You find in the wild. Upon a breath. Auto-saving. Ooh, those seem to be small rocks. Could be good. Good for it. Only one way to find out, right? Nope, those appear to be embedded in the ground. Oh well, worth a shot. Nope. No effect. What about you? No effect whatsoever. This is odd. What about you? You look like a random rock that can be broken. Not even a little bit. This is just odd. It's confusing. I may even have to look it up. Well, it's during the day, so maybe it won't cool me down quite that fast. Or I guess I can just attempt to regain my health through food items. Think warm thoughts, Link. Actually, these might work perfectly because they've been heated. That one in particular. At least it doesn't deplete his health that quickly. Although I'm pretty sure if I'm stupid enough to go into the water, it will ice him in no time. Once he takes another hit. Come on, quit. Just because Link is freezing doesn't mean the game has to freeze. Die. Holy crap. Oh, jeez. It's cool to the touch, and squeezing it seems to relieve stress. If struck, it will explode in a cold mist. That's not good. Cold is the last thing I need. Do I seriously have to go across the water now? I was hoping I could avoid doing that. It's just gonna make it worse. Wait, I do need that much. I have to go across the freaking water. Man, that's gonna suck. It's bad enough. Good thing I've got some food items to burn away. So you can use that as metabolism. You would think being in the sun would help, but no, it doesn't have any effect whatsoever. A fire. And at this point, I don't care if I have to fight through moblins to get to it. You freaks are going down, pal. There you go. Ah, hell, come on. There we go. I have nothing left. That's too bad. Hey, buddy, why don't you come closer, huh? Let's see you get me from afar now. Why don't you come here? Why don't we talk? Man to moblin. What's wrong? You afraid? Afraid you can't take me? I can't get up there, can I? Yeah, the structure makes it impossible to get up there. Unless you can climb up this. This might work. Nope. Wait, it can. But then where would I go from here? This is weird. This is strange. Well, I guess we're at an impasse. I can't really attack them, and they probably can't attack me that easily. I could just use their fire to light up a torch. You know, keep myself warm for at least a limited amount of time. Yeah, that's stupid, though. Once you run out of arrows, there's nothing you can do against them. Dang it. Let's see. That one's about to break, so I may as well drop it. Grab this one. Thank you for your generous donation. Equip. And now, I will save, just because. This'll work, right? Bingo! Why did I do that? Why did he equip it? I mean, unequip it. I guess I can't run when I'm using this. Oh well. The important thing is I've got fire. And as long as I hold this close to my heart, I will be just fine, probably. There's probably I think there's a bundle of fire nearby, actually. I could probably use it. I thought there was. Bundle of sticks, I mean. Not bundle of fire. If there's fire, I wouldn't be in this predicament. Ouch. That's a magnetic plate, though, I think. I think one thing I could probably attempt to do is... I could see if the sticks will work with this lit torch. Hold. I don't think that'll work. I really hope I don't have to put out the fire to do this, because that would be stupid. Crap, I did. That sucks. Whoa, that was a close one. If I fall into the water, I'm really screwed, aren't I? I'm about to run out of health completely. Eat the spiciness and think warm thoughts, Link. Think warm thoughts, Link. You can make it. If I just keep eating peppers to keep my health up, I could probably make it. Good thing I got a lot of peppers, huh? Otherwise, I'd be really screwed. Probably have to climb up from here. I wonder if you can eat things while you're climbing a rock. Not sure. I guess I'll have to find out, won't I? Dang it. Okay, good, you can. I don't want to take any chances here. Okay, good. Awesome. Oh, crap. That scares me. They should have running slows you from getting cold. How would that... Wouldn't that make you feel colder, though, because more wind resistance? Is that actually a thing that could... Is it because it causes your body to have to heat up? I mean, I guess that could work in a way. Oh, no, your heart speeds up. Fair enough. I guess because your body naturally warms up when you're exercising. The blood is circulating through your body faster and it naturally warms it up. That makes sense. Hopefully the spicy peppers are at least making Link feel warm. And I'm hoping that once I get into the shrine, the inside of the shrine won't be freezing cold too. Because that would just be stupid, I think. At least it's not as low as it can go. I managed to avoid falling in to the river. Oh, thank goodness there's a lit fire. And I don't care if I have to fight the devil himself. Yeah, ever seen a runner out in the cold with shorts on? Not really, but I haven't been paying close enough attention, so... I will fight all of you. I will fight an army at this point if it means getting to some nice warm fire. You fools were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Come on. I'm gonna smack you. Oh crap, I'm about to die. Good. Ah, look at that warmth. So much better. You can pass time by the fire. Sit in the fire until morning. Let's go with morning. Do you also restore your health if you rest a little bit? Because that'd be nice. Nope, you don't. But at least it was nice to pass the time. Ah. Link is now warm. Which is good. Better save right here. Where's that shrine at? Ah, it's up there. Not much farther to go. Awesome. I've braved the cold. It kind of sucked, but hey, the goal's in sight, baby. The goal is in sight. I just have to manage to not screw it up. I guess this slope is just extreme enough that Link can't climb it, but he can't run up it either. It's an enigma. Let's hurry up and get inside there. We need warmth immediately. Freezing to death before we're even inside the shrine would really suck. Link doesn't look so good. You can scale a wall quicker, doing so uses up a lot of stamina, so make sure you have enough to make it to the top. Indeed. Ah, much better. At least the inside is fairly warm. To you, sets foot in the shrine, I am Kanamut. In the name of the goddess Helia, I offer you this trial. I'm at least going to go through this shrine before I leave. Before I stop the live stream. Well, OBS was Sheikah stayed authenticated, distilling rune. This live stream turned out a bit choppily at first, but once I figured out how to change some things, it seems to be working just fine now. Would you guys like to see more of this? Me just going through more Zelda Breath of the Wild? Time for a new app. Indeed. Always. Create a pillar of ice from a water surface. Oh yes, because after going out of the bitter cold, Link wants to go back in. Use Cryonis on an ice pillar to break it. Interesting. Yes, because what Link really needs is more freezing cold temperatures. Pretty cool, though. So that's what that was. I've seen videos of people playing through Breath of the Wild, but since I hadn't played it before, this is all foreign to me. Neato. And of course you can't just climb that, that would be defeating the purpose. Ah, dang it. I probably had to make it near there. Yeah, probably. Huh. Wonder how many of these you can actually make. There has to be a limit, right? Ah, frick. Ah, dagnabbit. Get up there. Gotta be a trick to this. Can you control how high up it goes? I don't think you can. Yep, that's a new shader, which means it had to compile it. This is strange. Maybe if I... it's too close, I guess. This is strange. You would think it would be right here, that way you can just climb right up it. Well, at least this time the ice pillar is close enough to the wall so that I don't just fall, but still. That's weird. He looks like he's trying to grab onto it, but not quite making it. Is there something else to this that I'm not getting? I thought I had it. This one is actually trickier. I don't get it. Let's go to a different one. I apologize. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. The walls are too smooth to climb. I figured that colored one, though, would be the right one to climb. Is there a specific place that I have to put it, though? Aim underfoot. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Look at that. You can aim it at your feet. I know these walls are too smooth to climb, but... I was kind of figuring that one wouldn't be. But for some reason, this just doesn't go high enough. Maybe if I break the previous one. Maybe it limits how high they can go if you've done them already. I keep forgetting. Yeah, that probably doesn't do anything, does it? Well, this wouldn't be a trial if it was... the answer was just given to me. I'm trying to look at this and how it flows. I'm guessing it isn't as simple as this. Nope. Well, I'm stumped. Well, the live stream is almost over anyway, so I guess I won't be finishing this off. What do those represent? What can you climb up, if anything? That one was obviously easy, but once you get past that, it's an enigma. Looks like there are platforms up there, but this doesn't take you far enough up. Yeah, I don't... Oh, you're saying that you don't know either. Fair enough. I sure as hell don't know. Link doesn't jump high enough. Wait a minute. Dang it. Just barely beyond my reach. Sure. I would love a hint right now. That's fine, I'm getting irritatingly stuck anyway. If I'm stuck someplace, feel free to give me advice. Because clearly my stupid self doesn't know what to do. This isn't working. It can't be that, but what else could it be? There seems to be rails for that gate. Okay. What about them? Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Huh. Can't believe I didn't figure that out. That was silly, wasn't it? How did I not figure that out? In my defense, I was thinking too narrowly. I was only thinking in terms of, well, you can use this to climb up things, and that's what they're there for. It didn't occur to me that you could use it to prop something up. My bad. Thanks, Biz. I mean, you really didn't tell me what the solution was, but you got me thinking, and that's the important thing. I appreciate it. Well, looks like I will be finishing this off. I legitimately was so narrow-minded, I was thinking, well, there's got to be a way to use this to climb, then. I'm the one who didn't know how physics work. This game is more physics-orientated than I thought. I like it, but... Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. Yeah, and this one actually was a trial. In the name of Goddess Helii, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Yeah, it's only when you mentioned the railing that I thought, wait, what would happen if I put an ice right under it and it formed right under it? May the goddess smile upon you! Yeah, we've done this bit already. Unfortunately, this is going to have to be the end of the live stream. So, what'd you guys think of it? Aside from when I got stuck there in the beginning, when it was getting choppy. I don't think it was that bad. In fact, I'm actually getting into it. I wouldn't mind doing another live stream if you guys are up for it. Oh, look who it is. You might want to hurry this up. I'm freezing to death. I think it was Zelda. It was pretty fun. So, you guys up for more live streams of this in the future? With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh ho ho! Extraordinary! That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, let's get out of this cold, please. Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines and the endpoints. Find the spots where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Okay. Good. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross, there I will be waiting. Awesome. So basically, you find the midpoint. What I need to do first is get out of this freaking cold. Luckily, I could just go straight to the Shrine of Resurrection. In the meantime, this is going to have to be it for the live stream. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching it. If you want to watch more videos of me going through games just like this, I upload every single day at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I intend to do my next live stream on Thursday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will most likely be The Witcher 3. I say yes, but I'll most likely have to catch the VODs. GG. Thanks, damn son. Anyway, you can always subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to keep notified, because you have to hit the bell icon for YouTube to actually notify you anymore. If you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate a like, but whatever you do, I just hope you had fun here, and that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like all the shrubbery around here. This is one beautiful game, and I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.